Hi everyone, it's Shemi. So we're going to start our live broadcast. I don't see anyone in here, but we'll keep it going either way. So today we're going to make paper beads, and I love to make paper beads. I kind of got addicted to it from my friend Diana. She makes the most beautiful paper beads, and she gave me some a while ago, which is great. And this is in Google Hangout, so there will be like a little bit of a delay, but it'll be okay. If you're on YouTube now. Okay, so these are the ones that she makes, and she makes all different shapes, and they're so pretty. And they're really hard, and what she uses just to coat hers is actually nail polish. She just does layers and layers of nail polish, and they're really very hard. But I wanted to kind of show you what my inspiration was, and she makes all these different kinds, and they're so colorful and pretty. So I was looking at the paper that I got from Mulberry Paper and More, and I thought, well, that would make really beautiful beads. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully you guys can see okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to, let me show you the papers here. So these came in some collage packs that I got. So there's tons here. And these are just their scraps that they sell in those collage packs. So there's a bunch of different kinds of paper. So there's paper from Nepal, paper from India, paper from Thailand. There's Italian marbled, which is this. They have a lady that hand marbles Italian paper, and it's so pretty. And she only makes a few batches of it because she does it herself. So we're just going to use all these gorgeous papers and create beads. Now these are so soft and delicate that you really can't cut them with a paper cutter. So you kind of have to use a straight edge. And I do not use like a template when I make my beads. I just kind of make them whatever shape they want to be. Okay, so let me pull that aside. So what you'll need is just a straight edge, a cutter, and a straight edge. So I'm going to use just my metal ruler or stainless steel ruler, and then just this is a box cutter that I use from the dollar store, and this is what the beads look like. And some of these are glazed and some of them aren't. Now I glaze mine with triple thick. I usually do a couple coats and it works well. So, and I make them the old-fashioned way with skewers, but I just want you to see how colorful they are. These are just a few that I've made from before, and they just have the best color. They're so pretty. So that's what we're going to do. I see we have 5 viewers. Thank you guys for coming to my show. This is so exciting. I love it. Okay. All right. And I'm sorry if it's bouncy. As I said, I don't have the best camera in the world, but hopefully we're okay. Okay. Alrighty. So let's start with just any sort of piece of paper that you want to use. I'm going to use this one, and you can cut them in all different shapes. Maybe I'll get a smaller one so you can see kind of what I'm doing fully. So this one is about 9.5 inches long. Okay. And I'm going to kind of turn it this way, which hopefully I can cut it this way. But so the standard ones that I make are usually like the diagonal ones. So let me get you a strip here. So the kind that look like this, so they're fat at the bottom and then they get thinner as you go along to the end. So that's what I'm going to make here. Well, the first one's always a little funny. So that one I'll probably just make it a slant. Okay. So just go there. And then I just take my cutter and I apply pressure. And you can make this as far angled as you want. Okay, and then you're just going to take your straight edge and just give it a cut. Okay. And I'm taking my blade right against the ruler. Okay. And we'll probably hang out for maybe 45 minutes just to give you kind of a time period. Ready? And then you can turn it around if you want. Cut it in whichever kind of way that works for you. I'm hearing some strange noises in the background. I think I have dishes stacked up in my kitchen or something funny. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Take it and I just really press down. And I'm going to do it, line it right up against there. Right. And some of these, you have to go over it a couple times, but that's the way it looks. And this is a beautiful mulberry paper that has some additives in it. And you just go on and cut as many as you want. And you can make the base as thick as you want and make the tip as fine as you want. So we can really make them huge, like we could go that big, which is really big. But it's just such a relaxing project to do. I just love making beads. And I didn't really think that I would like it. I thought it would be really tedious, and kind of hard, but Diana told me, she's like, I find it relaxing and it's so great, especially when you're kind of having a creative brain fart, when you don't know what you're going to do. You can just make some paper beads. All right, so I need to go a little bit on the edge. And mine will not be perfect. They'll be funny looking, but that's okay. And I could use a template, and you can find those online, but I never do. Let's grab another piece. Okay, and this one we can just make the standard ones, like the tube style. So I just put my straight edge down. I'm going to start right up here. And you just want to press hard on that blade. And some papers are really soft and some aren't. There we go. Right. So I get 2 out of there, which is great. So I'm just going to kind of make a stack over here on my computer. And then this is the Italian marbled one. And I think I'll do kind of the tube style here too. Now there is another one that I'll try too, another style that I haven't done before that I think won't be too difficult to cut. See, we're losing a couple of viewers. Hopefully you guys can see okay. I'll have to check the chat. Nice. So what do you guys use to glaze your beads? Josie sent me some beads too. She has a YouTube channel too, and they're beautiful as well. But I hear people use all sorts of things to glaze their beads. And this one is going to be okay. So I'm just going to kind of leave that alone. And I'm going to switch over. Let's see if we can see. Oh, hi, Creative Amy. Good to see you. Hi, Diana. Very nice. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining me. Okay. Sorry, we won't have dead space here. Very good. And I'm going to grab another piece here. Very nice. It's so fun to make this. It's great. So when was the first time you guys made? Oh, sorry, Bo, the music that you can't understand. Glossy accents too. That's a great thing. I finally bought my first bottle of glossy accents a few weeks ago, and I love this stuff. It's really cool to use. Deco Arts makes kind of like a glaze too, and it's good. It works well too. But I just wanted to try glossy accents. But nail polish is good, and it's cheap too. Very nice. here. Now, do you guys use a paper cutter or a template when you create your beads, or do you kind of just, I know there's some people that just use scissors. Yeah, creative Amy, you're right, and nail polish is great. It does make a great one. And glossy accents is expensive. I always have to use a coupon when I do it, so. So I'm just going to cut out just some shapes for my beads, and then we'll start rolling. But I do want to try that other shape, so I think I'm going to make it so that it has a tip and then it has a really strong angle this way. I will cut one out so you can see what I'm talking about. It's not so easy to explain, is it? Okay. And Diana told me that if you do use nail polish, you just need to wait for it to dry. But they're really hard, and as you can see, her beads are really beautiful. So it's definitely something that you can use. Right, so it's kind of like this way, and then you do a diagonal. Hopefully that's the right shape. We'll see. Okay, let's try again here. I have to try the rolled ones too. That looks really cool. And I love that Diana glazes hers. Like, I don't know if you saw, but some of them are really sparkly. And I think she just added sparkles with nail polish, which is awesome. So pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's switch to another piece of paper. I just kind of want to get a... And I'm just using this black mat that I got. I think I got it from the dollar store. That's what I use because I don't care, you know, if it gets scratched up, and I use it for my bead making. So, yeah, so it's fun. So we will definitely have to do more of these live events. What's a good time? Oh, cool. And Diana said that she uses a paper cutter too, which is great. And I thought that would be a lot easier, but these papers are just so delicate. So, yeah, it's one of those things. I saw that Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, she uses like a paper, like I think it's like for quilting, like a rotary cutter. Is that what they're called? Ooh, and Diana said that you can get the glitter nail polish from the dollar store. That's a great tip. I have to go get some glitter nail polish so I can add beautiful sparkles to mine. Oh, nice. Wow. There we go. And I'm just kind of playing around with the shape of my beads right now. I think that's how you get kind of the fun looking ones. Creative Amy, what do you use to cut out your beads? Or I guess the strips of beads. I know, Lindsay's very smart. I would have never thought of a rotary cutter either, Amy, but I really think that's a great idea because then you could just lay the paper out and then you just go over it. So that's pretty cool. Hi, Pam. Thanks for coming. So we'll have to think about the next thing that we want to do for another live event. This is really fun. It's so nice to see your comments. Very cool. And I'm just going to grab another piece of paper. And some of these are thicker than others, but they just have the most beautiful patterns. Kind of takes guesswork out of, doesn't it? Very nice. Pam, have you ever made paper beads? I bet you have. Pam, super creative. So fun. I got these paper rollers from eBay, but you know, they're kind of complicated to use. So I just get out my old skewer and go for it. It's fun. Very nice. That one's a good one. It's fun. Oh, hello, treasure doll. How nice to see you. I see you guys' comments, but it's nice to be able to chat with you. Oh, and Pam said that she hasn't made them yet. Well, maybe we can do that for one of our craft nights. That would be fun. But there's some, I'm lucky to live. Oh, cool. And Tammy said that she uses an electric cutter. That's a great thing. I bet that makes life a lot easier. Do they have like a special cartridge? I'm not really familiar with the electric cutters, but I bet they do. That would make sense. I bet that's a seller too. Or maybe it's like one of those where you can kind of draw in what you want. That would be cool too. Alrighty guys, so I'm just gonna cut a few more and then just so you guys, so we can have a nice variety to work with, and then we'll get started rolling. I'm glad this was easier than I thought it would be. It's great. There's this YouTuber, I think her name is Joanna. Oh, Diana said sometimes she uses gift bags from the dollar store to make beads. Ooh, I agree with you, Diana. Those bead rollers are much more complicated than I thought. I thought it would be easier, but yes, a good old skewer and lots of pressure helps and patience. Isn't this paper beautiful? It kind of looks like branches. It's really pretty. I think I'm going to get a piece of it to try to make another decoupage table. Good. Alrighty, guys. So I think we'll stop there for now. And if we want to cut up more, we can. I did cut some more before, too. So let's start rolling. So I'm just going to use a skewer. Let me kind of clean up my mess here. But there's so many different papers that you can get. So fun. All right, so here's some that I did before. Awesome. Okay, and I just have glue sticks. That's what I use. And then I have a couple skewers. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of push that over a little bit. Maybe we'll start with this one. Okay. And I just begin by rolling it. Just a little bit, so I kind of know where the glue should go. Kind of put this down. Hopefully you guys can see it. And I just do a little bit at first because I think I got these from the dollar store. So, you know, like sometimes with the more expensive ones, the glue doesn't dry as quick. So I just take it and give it a roll. I try to keep it as straight as I can. But I don't fuss with it. You can always trim them, especially with the tube kind of beads. And there's so many things that you can do with paper beads. What are some of the things that you guys make with paper beads? Diana said that she uses glue. That's perfect. I love using glue for everything, but I thought I'd be a little less messy than I normally am, and that I would maybe use a glue stick. Alrighty. And that's the way it looks. Isn't that pretty? It's fun. Alrighty, and we'll just kind of keep going here. Just put that over there. But I've seen some really elaborate ones, like where they like cut a piece and then it has like two kind of, it kind of looks like what am I trying to say, like a flag kind of. And that one looks cool to roll, but I haven't figured out how to cut that one yet. So I'll work on it. And this paper is really, really soft, so I don't know how well it's going to roll, but we will do our best. It does not want to tuck for me. Okay, I think we're good. I think we got it. Hi, Josie. I was just talking about your fabulous beads that you sent me for my birthday challenge. Josie sent beautiful paper beads too that I've used in a couple projects that you guys will see. They're just so pretty. I think they make the most beautiful earrings and jewelry, don't they? Because they're just one of a kind. Every bead is one of a kind. Oh, that is so sweet, Pam. Oh, how special is that? Do you still have it? Oh, that is such a sweet gift. A necklace, how sweet. Made from paper beads. Alrighty. Let's do this too. And put a glue there. And I think this one, is this the marbled? Yeah, this is the Italian marbled one. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Diana actually made me a bookmark and she mixed them. So the orange ones are paper beads and then the other ones are just beautiful acrylic beads. But aren't those pretty? I'm with you. I love when they're mixed. So pretty. Well, you're very organized, Pam. I am very disorganized, so you probably will be able to find it. Much easier than I would be able to find it, so that's good. But how special. That is such a great gift. So your grandma was creative too. I see where you get it. Oh, that is totally not straight. I'm just going to unwind it a little bit and try to straighten it a bit. But it's okay if it's not perfect. Hello! Glad to have you. We're just making some paper beads. We're happy to have you. So Creative Amy, what do you use? How do you use your paper beads, I should say? This is so fun. I'm so glad that you guys were able to join me. I thought, well, maybe I'll be talking to myself, which is what I normally do. So, so I'm happy to have you guys. Thank you for coming. Very good. And that's another one. Isn't that pretty? I just love them. They're so beautiful. And this is very relaxing. It's very cathartic. Crafting in the woods. Hello. Hi. Nice to have you. That's wonderful, Pam. It's so great. My grandmother died before I was born, but I always thought it would have been so cool, you know, if she had been able to teach me all those great things, you know, that grandmothers teach their granddaughters and their grandchildren. because it's so fun. You can just have fun with your grandparents. So I'm just rolling the beads, or attempting to. This one's a little bit funny. There we go. I think I got it started. Okay, there we go. And I think this one is this from, I think this paper's from Neil Paul. And they screen print the designs on top. It's very pretty. Oh, if you trim the corners off the larger base, your beads will be smoother. Oh, cool. Oh, that's great. Artsy grandbabies. How adorable is that? G-babies. Oh, I bet they do love to craft with you. It's so fun. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Since 2? That one's pretty. I like that one a lot. That's a great suggestion, Tammy. I will have to try that. That is so cute. I have a nephew, and he loves to create with me, too. He's going to do a video for you guys, but I kind of always have to chase him out of the room because he loves to be on camera in general, so he loves doing everything. Oh, those are fun ages. Okay, and normally I do this very close to my face, but hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. There we go. I think I got it covered. A little bit more glue. There, it's not going. So pretty. So I'm kind of focused on this one right now. It's kind of giving me problems, this kind of paper, but I think we got it. Perfect. And mine are always a little funny shaped, but I like the way they look. Really cute. All right. Awesome. So is this a good time? Oh, I use triple thick to coat them. So that's what I use. And sometimes I do 2 coatings. So I let it dry and then I do another one. What do you guys use to let them dry? Because this is what I use. You're going to laugh. But it's a Valentine's Day mug and skewers. So I just kind of stick them on there and then I glaze them. And then I like hold them like this off my desk and then I let them dry. What do you guys use? I saw that they on this website on Pinterest that this girl had how to make kind of a paper. It was like a little dryer that she made from like a shoebox, and I thought that might be cool. I might have to try to make one of those, but we'll see. Getting in my glue there. So I'm just going to keep spinning it around. Oh, Josie uses embossing powder. That's great. Is the triple thick? And I've heard of people using that. Okay. That's the way that one looks. Let's maybe try a pretty black and gold one. That one's pretty. So I'm going to have dozens and dozens of beads. It's great. I have an upcoming craft show coming up, so I'll have to make earrings or bracelets or something fun. Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you. Glad you could join us. I have to go look at Tammy's suggestion again. Right. This paper is really thick, so I don't know if the glue stick's going to work. But this one, but we're going to try. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer than the other ones, just to make sure it's okay. That's great. Yes, Diana's from New York too. What part of New York are you from, Michelle? Alrighty, well, see, I totally did not cut this right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to act like as if I did. I'm going to cheat a little and I'm going to trim it. All right. Well, Pam, you're still a teacher, even though you don't have kids. That's okay. You know, New York accents are pretty cool. I agree with you. Oh, cool. It's so cool. Where is everyone else from? I know that us three are from. I know that Pam and Diana are from Colorado in the U.S. But where is everyone else from? And I am paying attention to the chat and not to my fingers. Very good. Oh, oh my gosh, Hawaii. I went there when I was in high school. It's a beautiful place. Awesome. Oh, Tammy, you're in Colorado. That is so cool. In Italy? How nice, Josie. I did know that, which is awesome. I always wanted to visit. And Hawaii is so beautiful. We went to Honolulu and we stayed there for 2 weeks. It was a great trip. I went with my choir, so we did a lot of singing all over Hawaii. It was great. And I did parasailing, which was fun. Oh, diamond rings. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Definitely have to give that a try. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm just going to kind of press that down. That's not bad, and it has that beautiful metallic to it. And I'm going to start glazing in a little while, just so you guys can see the process. In case you haven't met them before. Yes, I am blessed to live close to Diana and Pam too, which is great. Tammy, what part of Colorado do you live in? Have we talked about this before? Because if you're close to us, we're trying to get all Colorado crafters together and start having like craft dates and just support each other. So we would love if you were a part of it, or if you live, you know, like in a suburb or pretty far out. Maybe we can all set up a time to meet halfway or something. Oh, so you're close, Tammy. Well, I have to, yes. My email is in the description of this video. Will you email me just so I can stay in touch with you? I love Waterworld. That one's pretty too, a pink one. I haven't been in years though, but my sister had a party there not that long ago. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. It's so hot in Colorado now. Diamond Glaze. I definitely have to try that too. Right. I think we got that one going. All right, awesome. Oh, cool. You're right. They always have a new slide to me at Waterworld. We have this giant water park in Colorado, although it's probably not that giant compared to other states, but we think it's giant. I love the wave pool. And I remember the first time I went on the Jurassic ride, and I was terrified because it was dark. I think I had to be like 12 or 13, and we went from a trip, but it's a fun place. It really is. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is kind of the hard part, isn't it? Is to remove them from the skewers. I always like, I'm constantly moving my beads around to make sure that they don't stick. So, yeah. But I did see that Lindsay the Frugal Crafter, I think that she like coated hers with wax paper, and I think that so that it won't stick. So I'll have to give that a try. I'll let you guys know how it works. See, and then I'll just do this last one because you guys probably have to go pretty soon here. And have you guys checked out Josie's channel? She has a really cool channel too. She does lots of fun projects. She did this really beautiful mixed media plate that I want to try. She has a fun stuff on her channel too. And Pam has a channel with lots of great stuff. I still want to make one of her mobiles, and she's having a giveaway too. So it's great. So you can like click on their icons. Oh, yes. And Treasure Doll. Oh, cool. Oh, that's great, Tammy. No, I don't have any daddy bands. It's awesome. That's a good suggestion. Well, I have to try all these products that you guys are recommending. That's great. So is Daddy Bands like a wax? Is that what it is? Hopefully I'm saying it right. I have to check out your channel too. Treasure Doll, I have never checked it out. I'm sorry. Sometimes I mean to do things and then I don't. But I definitely will check it out too. What kind of things do you make? Alrighty. So I'm thinking just I understand it is hard to I will leave them after. I understand it is a lot to do, huh? To sub to channels and then be on your phone, and that is a little bit more complicated, you know? It's funny. Okay, so I'm going to glaze a few just so you guys can see kind of how I do that. And I have lots of beads to make. Look at all this load that I have here. But that's a good problem to have. Oh, cool. Awesome, Tammy. That's great information. All right. So this is how I do mine. And I'll glaze some other ones. I just kind of stick them on the skewer. Just like that. Oh, that's okay, Michelle. I need a spell check all the time. I am the worst speller. Sometimes I look at the things I'm right, I'm like, that is not right, not even a little bit, Shemi, but no worries. That's a little bit more thin. Okay, and I kind of put them so that they're close together at first. And this is going to get my hands kind of dirty, but I always make a mess. You guys are used to my dirty hands, I'm sure. Just do that. And then look at what I have, Diana. Diana recommended these brushes from Harbor Freight, so I went and I got a batch of them, and they're great for blue and for mediums. And they're really cheap too. I think it was $3 for a pack of them. You get like a pack of 8 or 9, so it's great. And I do clean them off a little bit, but it doesn't matter, you know, if you lose them even. And they're great for this kind of application. So I just go in and brush all of them at first. And this way, I don't get into the holes. Just at first, and I'm pretty generous with my triple thick. Just like that. And I just love the patterns on this paper because it makes beautiful beads. Okay, just like that. Alrighty, and then I spread them out. Okay, so they don't dry together. It's kind of a dirty job, but I don't mind getting my hands a little dirty. Alrighty, guys. So that's, and then I just stick them in my little mug here. Good. Awesome. Cool. And I will put some more on here too. Very cool. That's true, Michelle. I've been trying not to use my hands as much as I normally do, but I've been trying to be good and use brushes. But you'll see, I have some videos that I have uploaded, so I'm definitely back to using my hands. I did a whole, I made this mixed media cover for my planner, and you should see, I apply like all the paint with my finger, so. I don't know, I think it looks better. Yes, you should go for it and make videos. There's never too many creative people out there. I'm just gonna, some of these are glazed, some of them aren't, so just gonna stick them on there. So is this a good time for you guys to do, for me to do live shows on a good day? I was thinking about starting to do them, maybe like 3 times a month or something like that. And we could do different projects. You guys could tell me what you wanted to see. And we could also do Google Hangouts. So if one of you guys were at home, you could join me on camera and we could do fun projects. So just let me know what kind of projects you'd like to see. I have to check my schedule and see if I can do next Thursday, but I'll have to see. So I'm just brushing them. And this time I did not put them together, which I totally should have done that. I didn't think about it. It should be okay. I'll just have to keep moving this one. So there's that one. That's right. Crafting day via video. I love that, Pam. You'll definitely have to join me one time. I can invite you in. It'll be fun. But this is great. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Oh. You're right. The fun part is getting dirty. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to do just a little bit more. And I will let you guys go at 11. Even though I'm having a ball. It's fun. Oh, and I'm going to stick them together. I will definitely have to check out all the glazes that you guys told me about. I'm excited to try them. So fun. And I just let them dry. It doesn't take very long with the triple thick. Maybe like a couple hours, and then I just brush them again, and they're ready to go to use in projects. And then I'm just going to use my hands and pull them apart a little bit. Good. Okay. Do I have a few more? Oops. This is fun. I'm so glad that they have a Google Hangout option, because they had this strange like encoding thing when you do live shows. It was very complicated, and I was like, well, I don't know if this is going to happen. But they had Google Hangouts, which I don't think like it's the best quality, but I think it will work for what we're doing. So yes, and I think maybe the video will fix itself once it's uploaded to YouTube. If not, I'll do a tutorial on how to make paper beads too, just to throw that in there. But it's just fun hanging out. Oh, cool. That's good information, Michelle. Awesome. All right, and I'm going to stick them together. I'm sticking them apart, but I love these brushes. They're great. Especially for brushing this kind of stuff. I'm just trying to see. I think that these are all glazed. How pretty. Oh, pretty. Very fun. Okay, guys, so, oh, the saucer beads. Oh, I've seen those. Those are really cool. Oh, great information, Michelle. That's great. I should know that. My friend used to work there. And you're right, we met a few times because sometimes you'd have to do like Bible studies. So we would meet there because it was free and they usually have a room there. So that's a great suggestion. And it's probably would be a little weird, huh? To meet someone at their house for the first time at least. Yeah, so that's a good point is to do it maybe in a safe place like there. There's just so much stuff that happens these days. You have to be careful. Alrighty. So I think that I have glazed all the beads. So they're all glazed. They just need to dry, which is fun. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this has been a really great time, guys. I have to, yeah, I've seen saucer beads, and you're right, they are really hard to make. Yeah, I saw, oh my gosh, I saw someone who did them, and they did them beautifully, and I was like, I don't think that I'm that advanced. I can't do those yet. Well, that's awesome. Okay, guys, so what should we do for next time? You guys give me suggestions for the last few minutes. Oh, yes. And sorry about the phone. Super hot. Well, this has been such a fun day. Or a fun little crafting time for us. I'm so glad. I know, maybe we could do like what was I thinking for next time? Well, I thought about making like DIY stickers with labels because they have those at the dollar store. So those are pretty easy to find. And you could do lots of fun stuff with them. Or we could do a canvas. Yeah, that's true, Josie. Yeah, for those kind of beads, huh? Yeah, Michelle, they're these beads and they look like saucers. They're really cool. You'll have to like Google them. They're really awesome. But there's so many different styles you can do with paper beads. And I love these. They're just kind of rolled, which is nice and coated. This is great. I have the handmade paper is beautiful, but you can do it with beautiful magazines too, like Diana did. Those are pretty. Very, very nice. Yeah, they do look like a spaceship. That's true. They totally do. Very good. Or we could make, I think Jenny Belly has her, what does she have? She has the buttons, which are good. So that might be an idea too. Well, if you have any ideas, you can leave them in the comments below. Okay? So fun. This has been a great time. They're just so pretty and they're so fun to use and stuff. So I'm going to have a nice little haul of paper beads that I made. So I'll definitely have to use them for stuff. Awesome. It has been fun. Oh, I bet that was fun. I bet your Girl Scout girls love them. Oh, cool, Pam. That's a great idea. Pam made hers with clay, the saucer beads. That's a great idea. I bet that's much easier. Clay is a little easier to work with, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Pam. I'm so glad that you guys were able to come. How about collage? That sounds cool. I'm always up for a little bit of paper and collage and glue and messy fingers. That sounds fun. I think we'll do that next time. Very fun. Awesome. Well, this has been great. So we will definitely do it again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it and all your comments. You guys are so awesome. And I'm so happy that you guys came. Thank you so much. It's fun. Really fun. And I just keep touching the beads because they're so pretty. I'm like, wow. All the possibilities that I can do with them. I think I have to make like a dangle or something with all these gorgeous beads because they're so pretty. Pretty, pretty beads. That's right, Michelle. We'll be same time next week. Yeah, that should work. I'll check my schedule for sure and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, for sure. I think it's fine. Let me check. I don't think I have anything planned. This is why I bought a planner, which you're going to see me use a lot. Thanks, Pam. It was so great chatting with you too. And thank you, Creative Amy. And all the ladies. Sorry, I'm pushing the chat up so I can thank you guys. Let's see. And Treasure Doll. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Okay, guys, so I think I'm going to disconnect us now. Okay, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a great time. Okay, guys, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, Sunny Day. Next week we'll be here, so yes. So we'll see you next week, okay? And it'll be on my YouTube channel so you can watch it. And then I will actually do a tutorial kind of showing what exactly I did because I was chatting away. So if you don't know how to make paper beads, I probably wasn't that helpful, but okay. Okay, guys. So I'm going to end now. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for joining me.